Hey, it's time to dish with D. That's me. It's Thursday. Finally Thursday. I thought it was Thursday all week. Don't know why. Guess I like it to be the end of the week. I don't know. It's 49 degrees and it feels like it's 39 degrees. I'm cold. But I thought we would discuss, I've been asked many times, and I thought it'd be a nice little way to talk about it, is how am I going to handle Thanksgiving? People ask, are you gonna eat? Are you gonna, eat your face off? And here's a couple things. I'm in a different part of my journey than other people. So I have a different mental state. When you're at, and I don't know if that sounds good or bad, but I think my mindset is so focused that I know I'm going to make good choices. I'm planning my choices. I'm planning my meal around what I can eat. I think that's pretty smart. Does my family like that? Well, I'm still making everything that they love, so they're not going to complain too much. And in the last few years, like I said, I've incorporated shrimp. You know, we would always have shrimp, but I'm incorporating a lot more shrimp. Like, we would only have like a small bowl where you'd have like 3 or 4 shrimp. Now I'm having a crap ton of shrimp, so where I could have like 8 or 10 and not worry about it. So that's my afternoon snack. So at last few years I've done that. Of course, the stuffed mushrooms, I limit those because of the stuffing. My stuffing isn't all, I mean, I never really pointed it out, to be honest, but I don't really think it's all that terrible. I mean, I make my own turkey stock, and the only thing I have to count is the 2 bags of Pepperidge Farm stuffing mix, the cube bread. Really, I mean, that's not terrible. And the stick of margarine that I use to saute the vat of onions and celery. So I don't think it's terrible. I really don't. I mean, I do put sausage in, but it's a breakfast sausage, and it's usually very lean, and I drain it. So, not that I'm not going to count it, but I don't think it's as terrible as throwing I don't throw the grease in there, in the stuffing. So, I don't think it's terrible. But you know what? So I think to myself, it's a holiday, and will I have more than normal? Sure I will. But will I have what I used to eat? No. First of all, I couldn't eat that way. If I ate what I used to eat, I would really feel sick. I would. My stomach would hurt. I'd feel uncomfortable, and I gotta clean up. So, girl can't be feeling sick and having to clean up that hot mess. Because I live with men. You know, I live with 3 boys in their 20s and a man and a dog. And he's a boy too. So, you know, they're not helping you. And in all honesty, do I really want their help? No, I don't. So, what I do during the day is I just always keep up with pots and dishes and bowls. So when I'm doing the dinner dishes, yes, I do my dishes by hand. I know, I'm weird. I have a dishwasher. Yes, I do have a dishwasher, but I don't use it. Why don't you use a dishwasher thing? Thank you for asking. I don't use it because by the time I scrape and rinse them, I get them washed. I just can't. And I used to use it just on holidays, and I got to be the same thing. It was like by the time I get them, my mother would always help. She was always doing the dishes with me. And I'm like, Mom, by the time we scrape it and get it all that hot, I can just get it washed and put it on the drain board and be done. Yeah. So, and half the time stuff you wanted was always in the dishwasher. So yeah, I don't use it's storage. That's what I use my dishwasher for, storage. Yeah, I'm weird like that. So yes, I wash everything by hand. Of course, it's my china. I wash that by hand anyway, because we always bring the china out at Thanksgiving and Christmas, and sometimes Easter if I remember. Sometimes Easter gets the shaft. I don't know why it just does. So yes, so I am cleaning up through the day. But yeah, I set myself up with things that'll help me, like my roasted vegetable tray. I never made that in all Thanksgivings, but now I have these roasted vegetables, and I put that on my plate first, and my plate is full, and I put my turkey and my stuffing and the cranberry sauce, as you see, is 0 points, so don't mind that. Sometimes I mean, when I have the cranberry sauce, I don't really want gravy, but I have indulged in, and really, how much gravy am I really eating? Not much. And a little bit of the sweet potatoes, just maybe a tablespoon, just because, and of course some of my homemade Brussels sprouts cooked in butter. But yeah, I just have sensible portions. And I know last year I didn't leave the Thanksgiving table stuffed or full. Of course, I was saving room for pumpkin pie, so that is a must in my Thanksgiving meal. I'm making pound droppers, crustless pumpkin pie. It looks amazing. I think last year I made the weight. Well, I should check that one out because I wonder what the points are. It was 4 points back when I was on Smart Points, so I'm sure it's still smart 4 points on Smart Points. Smart Points, but I wonder what it is on the blue plan. Never looked. I'll have to look. But I used to make that one and I enjoyed it. And I have my fat-free Ready Whip all ready to go. And I have their regular whipped cream so they can stick their paws out of my fat-free Ready Whip. I make homemade whipped cream for them. It's easy. And other than that, I mean, I don't anticipate, like, I'm not going to psych myself up to say, oh, it's Thanksgiving, I'm going to eat what I want. I'm not going to count it. I'm going to count it. I mean, it's Thursday. I have to get weighed on Saturday. So yeah, I'm going to count it. And I'm going to plan what I want to eat. So like I said, my pumpkin pie planned. I have my stuffing planned. And I am considering going live, doing my stuffing. I'm not quite sure if I can manage that because time constraints. Just the fact that I don't know how long it's going to take. And I don't need to have everybody, like, not that anybody's going to look at it, but you can always look at it later, you know. Or I could record it and post it. But I wanted to do it and get it written down because somebody asked me, I'm like, you know, it's a good idea. I should really write it down. Because I do it all just from, you know, what I think I need to put in there. That's how I always cooked. It's just, I am not and everything, it's funny, my family would say, this was great, but you'll make it again and it'll taste a little bit different. Not that it won't taste good, it's going to be a little bit different because I don't write anything down and I just, you know, one of those, shake a little this, little that, little this, so nothing's measured, it's just all added, so we don't know really what's in there. But we know what's in it, we just don't know how much it is. But I was thinking of writing the stuffing down and give general instructions because it's good to have down, you know? Because someday I won't be around to make it. And I don't have a daughter, so who knows if I'll ever have daughter-in-laws, if they'll even, you know, they'll have their own family traditions. But we'll see. It's really good. I look so forward to it. And I'm going to do I'm thinking my husband wanted turkey soup. He likes turkey soup. That kind of nauseates me, but what I used to do when I would finally, my mother made turkey. You ever get your husband, my mom made, okay, your mom made this. So his mom always made turkey soup. So I said, well, how did she do it? And he's like, well, she'd get the carcass after Thanksgiving and boil it. I'm like, that poor turkey who's been roasting for like God knows how long, you're going to take it, put those bones in. No, I can't do that. No, I will just buy the collagen turkey stock or broth. That's what I do. Yeah, I am not getting a dried, stinking carcass of a bird. No, that's not. I mean, if anybody does it, that's fine. But I couldn't see torturing that poor dead bird any longer than he's already tortured. So I just buy the collagen turkey broth. And he likes the egg noodles, and you chop up some veggies and stuff. So I saw Rachel Ray make this soup. It was a turkey soup, and I think she used canned or packaged broth. And what she did was she got the broth and she put the celery, the onions, and the carrot, and some pieces of turkey. So when those veggies were tender, she'd bowl it up, and she would get a ball of stuffing or dressing, whatever you want to call it, heat it up, put it in the bowl like a matzo ball, and then pour the broth on top of it. Well, my husband thought I was a rock star that year. I didn't hear any more about his mom because, yeah, it was really good. I actually liked it. And it's like a matzo ball, so you go and eat the soup, you dig into the matzo ball of stuffing. So sometimes we have that. I do make which I am actually going to film this year for you guys, leftovers. I make turkey egg rolls. My kids love them. And it's the simplest thing. And I've given this recipe out. I tell people all the time, and people are making it. You get an egg roll wrapper, and you mix a bag of coleslaw mix with some chopped up leftover turkey. And you put that, now I don't cook the coleslaw. I mean, you could, I guess. I don't. And you put it inside the egg roll and you wrap it. And I used to deep fry them. But now now I use the air fryer. So I air fry them so they're all crispy, and then when we serve them, we use my homemade cranberry sauce. And it's like a dip, you know, like the duck sauce would be. My boys look so forward to those egg rolls, I can't tell you. They just go gaga over them. I make the whole entire pack, which is probably, 15 egg rolls. That's our lunch. And they just go, one time I even put stuffing and chick turkey in it because I had an extra wrapper or something. And yeah, I had a stuffing one. It's just different, and I thought it'd be fun to film. It's a low point, obviously a low point leftover idea. So I dragged Joan. We're going to do the dynamic duo. She's going to do hers. I'm going to do mine. We're going to do a cute little collab for the two of us for leftovers. She's going to do some kind of bundle, and I'm going to do my turkey egg rolls. I thought it'd be fun. We're trying to have it uploaded for Friday morning. We're going to do that next Friday morning. And so you guys can have something to do with leftovers. I thought it'd be really, really fun. And just keeping it simple. It's just Joan and I, you know. And I thought of doing this soup too. I just don't know if I can get all that done. And I'm not even sure I'll be making the soup. I mean, he'll want it, but it's just whether having the time. I mean, my son will be home from school. It's a lot going on. I'm not sure what's going on for next weekend, so I don't know. I don't want to promise it. I just wanted to tell you so you guys could. It's easy. Like I said, you get a carton of collagen turkey stock. Throw some veggies in there. When their veggies are tender, you throw the turkey in because you don't want the turkey getting too dry. And then you just ball a nice warm ball of stuffing in the middle of your bowl. Put your broth over top of it, and you just dig in. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. And something simple. Rachel Ray, Leave It to Her, 30-minute meals. She came right up with that. I love it. So yeah, turkey. Thanksgiving could not be any easier of a holiday. Thanksgiving doesn't worry me as much as Christmas does. It's the cookies. I know I've said this a million times. Yes, I am addicted to cookies. But Thanksgiving, turkey is zero. And I make a lot of my sides. I've lightened them up years ago, just for the purpose that I was always on WW at Thanksgiving. So some they always say some recipes shouldn't be messed with, but let me tell you something. My string beans, which I might try and video that too when I'm doing it, is fantastic. You don't miss that creamy mushroom soup at all, and they taste fresh versus like this canned stuff. Yeah, my mom that's been a long, because my mom's been gone for a while. She's been gone since 2016, so I've been making it before she passed away. So I've been a Weight Watcher since 2013, so yeah, I guess I have. So yeah, so that is definitely a staple in our Thanksgiving, and nobody misses the green bean casserole. Even my husband, Mr. Finicky, doesn't miss it. So I hope you enjoyed this quick little tutorial on how to maybe make better choices. And you don't want to, what I'm saying, because once you go off the rails, it's hard to come back sometimes. So that's my advice, is try not to go off too far, because like I said, it is hard to reel yourself back in. When your body gets used to eating like that, it does. And it likes it. Don't let it be fooled, it likes it. So just be careful and be smart. All right, have a great day. We will dish another day. Like and subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. Share me if anybody could use my pearls of wisdom. Please do. Have a great and fantastic day. I'll see you tomorrow for Friday Favorites. I don't know what they'll be, but Friday Favorites are coming tomorrow.